Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a very quick and easy video, but I think it's going to be helpful, hopefully, for some of you guys out there. So we're going to be doing 5-minute makeup. So I'm going to share with you guys this look, which is very fresh, very simple, and I achieved it in literally 5 minutes. I timed myself and everything just so you guys can actually see that it is achievable in 5 minutes. I did it voiceover style just because whenever I'm talking, I'm like obviously trying to explain to you guys each step, why I love it, etc. But I was like, this time we have to just not talk and just do a voiceover so I can actually show you guys that you can achieve this in 5 minutes. The longest part for me is always the brows. Everything else is just a breeze, and I hope that this is a little bit helpful. This is basically for my moms out there, my working people, my people who hit snooze too many times even when you set 5 different alarms, which is me. So I hope that you guys do enjoy this video. Definitely grab a snack, of course, just something small because we're not going to be here too long, and subscribe if you have not already. Hit the bell, that way you're notified every time I upload, and let's go ahead and jump into this 5-minute makeup look. Okay guys, of course, first things first, we have to set the timer. So 5 minutes starts now. So I'm going to prime my face. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer, which I love. This is just like a moisturizer, but it makes your makeup last all day. It's super hydrating. It's amazing. It's a really great everyday primer. So I applied that all over, and then I'm going to jump right into the brows. So you guys know my brows are like the thing that I hate doing. They take so long, and like on a good day I can spend about 10 to 15 minutes on my brows alone, but today we have like 10 to 15 seconds. So I am using the JOAH Beauty Precision Brow Pencil. I love this. It makes it super easy to fill them in when you're on the go. The formula is super creamy. It's really easy to work with, and you can get this at CVS for like under $10. It's amazing. So I'm just following along with my natural shape. I'm not doing anything crazy just because, again, we don't have a lot of time today to like clean them up or use a pomade or anything. So I'm just filling in the sparse areas just to make my brows look a little bit more fluffy and full and not so sparse. Okay, so now I am spot concealing. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer, which it's just like the name says. It's pretty, it's fresh, it's very hydrating, but it gives you really great coverage. So I'm just going to use this wherever I feel like I need it, which is under my eyes, around my lips, and on my cheeks. I have a few little acne scars. So it's kind of like your skin, but better. It's a really great everyday friendly concealer. It's super easy to blend, and you can honestly use this all over your face because it is so lightweight. Like it's beautiful. So I'm using my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge just to blend this in. If you're on the go, I think a sponge is the way to go. It really does a good job of blending in your products just within a few seconds. You don't have to take a lot of time blending, and I feel like it looks just so much more beautiful and natural with a sponge versus with a brush. So this one from e.l.f. is my absolute favorite. I use it in like every single video. So then I am setting my makeup. I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This one's in the shade Light. I'm just using a small brush just to set under my eyes, and I know the powder is flying everywhere. I have it all over my hair now, but that's one of those things that you just end up fixing like in the car, like on your way out the door. You know what I mean? Like right now, it's all about the makeup. So I am using this brush. This is actually from Forever 21. It's super old. I got it like over a year ago. But I decided to switch brushes because I wanted something a little bit bigger. This one's from Japanesque, and I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I believe. It's just like a big powder brush. So then I'm doing a dash of mascara. I am using the ColourPop BFF mascara, which you guys know is my favorite. This one's in the shade Brownie Points. It's just a brown mascara. My lashes aren't that great, but I like to do just a little bit, just to, you know, add a little something to my eyes so they're not completely bare. And I just literally did like the quickest coat ever. I'm setting my brows with the KUSH Fiber Brow Gel from Milk, and this is just going to help to, of course, set them into place and just to fill in any other sparse areas that I didn't get with the pencil from earlier. Of course, I'm bronzing. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. If there's one thing that you do in this makeup look, bronzer is it. Like, don't forget bronzer. It's going to make such a huge difference and just make you look a little sun-kissed, a little bit more alive, and like you didn't just roll out of bed, even if you did. Bronzer always helps. Then I'm using the Glowing and Grease palette from BH Cosmetics. I used the lightest blush just right on the apples of my cheeks, a little bit on the tip of my nose, and I used the golden highlighter in the palette just to add a little soft glow to my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose. And I didn't have enough time to cover up that little scar that I have on my lip, which I usually do with like lip liner or lipstick, so I just went in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy, and that is it. 5-minute glam. I finished right on time. Alright guys, so that is it. 5-minute makeup for real. So this is the completed look. You can see I look a little bit more put together. It's definitely not my best work, of course, just because I had 5 minutes. My eyebrow, this one specifically, was giving me such a hard time today. Typically this past week when I was getting ready and like actually timing myself, I had like 10 seconds to spare and I was able to set my makeup and kind of just like let that sink in for a few seconds. But today I didn't have enough time, but this is one of my favorite setting sprays. I have like a little bit left. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Weightless Setting Spray. This is amazing. One of my all-time favorite high-end setting sprays, if not my favorite high-end setting spray. So yeah, but in a nutshell, this is it. This is a 5-minute glam, and I really hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me your go-to products whenever you're in a rush, things that you think are a necessity when you are doing a 5-minute glam. I hope that this was a little bit helpful. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and that is it. Until next time, I will see you guys in just a few days in my next video. Bye!